Linda is in the middle here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Linda and I film videos from Lagos, Nigeria. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the power of having dreams. So guys, in case you all haven't watched any of my videos before and this is the first time you're coming across my YouTube channel, so over the past 6 to almost 7 years, I worked a 9-to-5 job, and I quit my 9-to-5 job exactly 1 year ago. So this particular day, this month, makes it exactly 1 year since I quit my 9-to-5 job. And I just want to just share my story, my journey on how I have come along. So exactly 14 years ago, myself and my family, we lived in the outskirts of Lagos called LiQWYD. The moment we would go visit our relatives that lived in Surulere, it seemed like we were going for an excursion. We were like people that were traveling to a foreign country because LiQWYD was just so far. It was so far from the happening places in Lagos. So being able to live in LiQWYD, to have lived in LiQWYD, it seemed like, how could we ever leave this place? How could we ever live in somewhere better? For when you experience being in an environment that you really did not, it wasn't your choice to be there. Yeah, you're in a place where you don't, if you had your choice, you wouldn't choose to be there. So being in that environment for so long made me start to think that maybe it wasn't really possible for me to desire better in my life. But a part of my mind kept on dreaming. A part of me still desired a different kind of life. After my secondary school education, I proceeded to study economics in University of Port Harcourt. After finishing my university education, in Nigeria here, there's a program which is the National Youth Service Corps, which is a compulsory 1-year youth service program. After I completed the youth service program, I was now able to apply for job opportunities. You all know how hectic it can be to apply for jobs in Nigeria, especially when you don't know anybody. It's a very difficult, strenuous, very stressful thing to have to do. I believe the worst part of it is, especially when you don't have somebody that could guide you on how you should prepare your CV and what companies you should be applying for and how to prepare your CV in a way that makes you seem like somebody that is the perfect fit for the job opportunity that you're applying for. I didn't have any of that. Or I had a little of that. I had very little of that. I kept applying for jobs. There were some companies would not even respond to you. So later on, I was fortunate enough to get a job in an oil servicing company. The pay wasn't wonderful. So I was there for just 3 months, and after 3 months being on that job, I got a more better opportunity. But the thing about this more better opportunity was that it was an outsourced role. lots of organizations globally practice these same things. But I think the key thing I'm trying to say right here is, even if you come from the barest minimum, because of the opportunities we have with social media, being able to hear other people's stories, you should be able to desire more for your life. But of course, after 5 years of being on this job, I wasn't doing this job because it was something that I dreamt about doing as a child. It wasn't something that I saw myself doing for a very long time. It wasn't something that I aspired to do till I was old. The only reason why I was doing it was because it was what was ideal. What my parents told me was the ideal thing for me to do. So it's more like I was living my life according to how my parents dreamt it for me and not how I dreamt it for myself. Along the line, I began to think about all of what I wanted to do with my life. I started to think about what my childhood dreams were. I started to desire to be able to live my life on my own terms. I wanted a situation whereby I could do whatever it is I knew how to do, being my passions. It could be doing makeup for people, it could be selling makeup products, it could be making wigs for people, it could be teaching people how to make wigs, or teaching people about the hair industry, or teaching people about how to start a business, or just teaching people about anything I knew about. I wanted to find a way to be able to do all of these things and earn a living, and be able to wake up when I wanted to wake up, and go to work when I wanted to go to work, or work when I wanted to work, and not have to answer to a boss. Because unfortunately, along my journey, I'd always had bosses that weren't the best fit for me. And the thing is, it wasn't just that my bosses weren't the best fit for me. I myself wasn't even the best fit to work in a corporate environment, because my personality, like my true nature, isn't structured to work in a corporate environment. Because I have a mind of my own. I don't like to really live my life according to how somebody else thinks that I should live my life. And for you to be able to work successfully in a corporate environment, you should be somebody that should be able to take orders from your boss, because whether you like it or not, there's always going to be somebody higher up. Even the CEO has to answer to the board of directors. There's always going to be somebody higher up, and I'm not really somebody that is able to take orders like that. So I knew definitely that the corporate environment wasn't going to be the best fit for me. So I decided that I was going to quit my job. But before I left, I was considered for a different role within the company, because I had stayed in the first role of front desk officer for about 5 years and 3 months before I was considered for a different role. So getting into this other role, I was there for 1 year. And thanks to my bosses there, they made my dreams come more alive. Like the hunger for me to pursue what I wanted to do for my life, with my life, became stronger and stronger. So I decided to quit. Today exactly makes it 1 year since I quit. 1 year since I quit my 9-to-5 job. And 1 year after, I've written 2 books related to hair industry, how to start your hair business, hair extensions, and how to test its quality. A year later, I've been able to grow my YouTube channel to 5,000 plus subscribers. A year later, I have a thriving hair and makeup business. A year later, I'm investing in my personal development. A year later, I'm living the life that I imagined and wished that I could live. To be able to wake up and just do whatever it is that I wanted. If I wanted to go to the gym and exercise, I do that. When I come back, I begin to work on my wigs or create content or just do whatever it is that I wanted to do. Being able to live my life on my own terms. This is exactly the life that I dreamt about. As a child, I always wished that I could live somewhere that was close to the beach, because I love nature, I love water. And right now, I live somewhere that I could literally just walk down to the beach. Your dreams are valid. Whatever it is that you desire in your heart, even if it seems like there might be a delay, just keep on pursuing your dreams. Because the thing is, I never realized that all of the steps, all of the paths that I had to go through in life would finally bring me to where I'm currently at. And it's not like I've stopped dreaming right now. I have more and more dreams that I intend to pursue. A quote by Steve Harvey that I really love is, your imagination is everything. It's a preview to life's coming attraction. I love this quote so much. Because I'm somebody that lives in my head a whole lot. Like, if I was to share with you things that I wanted to achieve in my life, like even parts that I intend to sow, it seems like 360 of what I've always been. I know it might be scary to me, but I'm willing to go on this journey. I'm willing to live my life vigorously. I'm willing to live my life, take my life as an adventure, and explore all of all the possibilities that are out there for me. Explore all of what I can experience and stories I can share with my life. So if you are like me, if you feel like you have similar, like you have my traits, and you're still stuck in a 9-to-5 job, I'm not advising you right now to quit your job. Now, what I would advise you do is start working really hard on your side hustles. If you don't have a side hustles, I have a playlist on various business ideas. Seek out whatever it is that you really love doing. If you feel like you don't know anything that you like doing, you keep on trying various things. Eventually, you will find something that you are good at, and people will tell you that you're good at this thing. Because there'll be nobody else that does it as good as you do it. Yeah, there might be people that might be better off, that they have spent more years in that industry and maybe doing it better than you. But people within your area would see your work and appreciate it. So find your dreams and pursue it, irrespective of people's opinions, people's view on you. Live your life the way you want to live your life. This is something Les Brown always says. Anyways, guys, I just want to say thank you very much for supporting me over the years, and I wish you the very best in your life. Thank you. 2023 is going to be a great year for all of us all. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Remember, be bold, have courage, live a positive life, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.